Welcome to today's podcast, One-on-One with Walt Lascos. I'm Walt, and today's message is all about combating financial scams and fraud. All right, you've heard me talk about this topic over and over again many times, but today I invite you to listen to the words of a credit union league executive who's waging a battle to prevent credit union consumers from becoming a victim of these crimes. Joining us today is Jake Holmes. Jake is the Director of Outreach and Financial Education at the Maine Credit Unlon League. Jake, set the stage for us. What is your role at the Maine Credit Unlon League, and how do you address scam prevention for all your member credit unions?
Hi, Walt. As the Director of Outreach and Financial Education, it's my job to, help the people of Maine make sense of banking and money and really lay the foundation for financial success. So, whether I'm talking to the public about financial education, schools, organizations, or our credit union employees themselves, I'm really just trying to, set the stage for, successful financial prowess. Everyone's better off if everyone has sound financial knowledge. And as far as fraud and scams go, our credit unions are seeing this every single day, Walt. We're completely inundated. Everyone's inundated with fraud and scams. So if, our main people are hearing from the bad guys so often, right? We want them to hear from us as well and really, combat that if we can. So putting out messaging, raising awareness, creating programs, leading financial education campaigns, you name it, we're doing it, Walt. Absolutely.
Can you be or offer something that might be a little bit more specific as to some of these efforts that you're doing that you find to be really valuable?
Yeah, absolutely. And the first one's a pretty obvious one. I'm sure all those listening right now are aware of it, and it's Elder Abuse Awareness Month, right? So every June, and specifically the day, June 15th, we really ramp up efforts. Of course, we provide outreach year-round on this front, but we really ramp things up. The state, the media, they really pick up on our messaging this month, and it just provides us with a forum and an opportunity to, blast it, shout it from the rooftops, if you will, right? Mm-hmm. So we create videos, write blogs, articles, create turnkey social media for our credit unions, and we really try to cater it towards those who are not elders themselves, but, are friends or loved ones of elders, right? Because the elders may not be on social media. So, what are the red flags? Are they isolated? Are there new people in their lives? Are they exhibiting unusual behavior, right? So just by helping people identify the red flags and arm them on what to do if they do notice any of those red flags, can make a big impact on that front.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned the red flags. What if you were to suggest to credit union listeners what you find to be the best tactics, to address the financial exploitation of older adults, what might that be?
Yeah. So as far as the best tactics to address fraud is, educate your staff, hold trainings. You don't know what you don't know. So if you're aware of what's going on, you can better respond to it. And that was a big effort on our front here in Maine. Back in 2014, we actually worked collaboratively with the Department of Health and Human Services here in Maine, the Maine Bankers Association, and Legal Services for the Maine Elders to create a senior safe training initiative. And basically with a senior safe training initiative, we educate our frontline staff at credit unions to detect and respond to fraud. It also gives them a bit more liberties to report that suspected fraud as long as they have completed the training. So, yeah, just, shout it from the rooftops. Again, the bad guys are inundating everyone. We should be inundating people with good, helpful information as well.
And it's so great to hear credit unions, really taking an offensive lead, the lead, in protecting the members from such crimes. Jake, before you leave, if someone wanted to get in touch with you, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, you can find us at mainecreditunions.org. There's a Contact Us section there as well. I would also highly recommend that you check out Maine Credit Union's Fraud Prevention Resource Center, or the Fraud Prevention Hub that we call it. There's a number of information there that people can check out. So identifying those red flags, how to respond to those red flags. You name a type of scam or fraud, we probably have some information, whether it be a video, an article, whatever it may be, on there to help you address that and, come out financially unscathed. So, yeah, please reach out to us at mainecreditunions.org. I'll be sure to get that message. And if you're looking for, any fraud prevention, whether it's elder abuse or otherwise, be sure to check out that Fraud Prevention Center for sure.
And Jake Holmes, Director of Outreach and Financial Education at the Maine Credit Union League, thanks so much for joining us today and offering your expertise.
Thank you for having me, Walt.